Do you know how much is your startup worth? If not, this video is for you. In 1987, Harvard professor William Salman introduced an easiest method to calculate valuation of early stage startups. The method was so convenient that it became the most used VC valuation method in the entire VC industry. And it got the most obvious name as well, VC Valuation Method or Venture Capital Valuation Method. In this video, I'll give you exact breakdown of how to calculate your startup's worth with this method. VC valuation method has three key ingredients: A. Future value, B. Rate of return, and C. The present value. Most investors would want to exit your startup after a certain period. The value at which they would want to exit is the future value. The compound return they would expect on their investment during this period is called IRR or internal rate of return. And finally, the present value is what is the worth of startup today. That is what we want to know, right? You can download the calculation spreadsheet from the link in the description box. And if you already know logics to all the steps, you don't need to watch this video further. The first step while calculating valuation of your startup is estimating how much investment do you need. This is the amount which you will be spending from now till your next funding round. To calculate this, understand your spending in these areas. Building the technology if you are building a tech startup, then customer acquisition, sales and marketing, employee cost, and general admin costs. Once you combine all these costs, this is the number with which you are going to survive till the next funding round. Let's say this number comes to $3 million. Next is, we will take one number from your financial model. That will be the projected EBITDA in the estimated year of exit. Let's say your investor would want to exit after the 5th year. So that number would be the 5th year projected EBITDA. After this, we need to know the EBITDA multiple at which the investor can exit her investment. Basically, we need a public source for valuation multiples. And whenever it comes to valuation, which can be a better source than Damodaran? Let's assume I am valuing a software company. I'll simply go to Damodaran's NY page where he publishes all his valuation related data. Here I can find enterprise value multiples by. I need this EV to EBITDA multiple, and that too for software sector. So I'll search software, and here I get the 30x multiples for software. Once you put this in the template, you will get the exit value for your startup. Basically, this is the future value. Now, the second step in calculating valuation of your startup is calculating the IRR. See, venture investing is a risky business. Since startups are inherently risky, most startups do not break even. So the ones that do succeed must cover for the rest. The IRR would vary from fund to fund, and it would also be based on the stage at which the investment is being made. As per Carta, a good early stage IRR is 30%. So let's put that number in our template. Remember one rule of thumb here. The more riskier your idea is, the higher should be the IRR. Once you enter all these numbers, you will get the post-money valuation for your startup. In our case, it is $162 million. Basically, what the model has done is, it has calculated the present value of your startup with the concept of time value of money. Model also gives you the pre-money valuation of your startup as well as the ownership stake of the investors. And there you go. You just got to know how much your startup worth today in just 6 easy steps. But please understand, the venture capital valuation method is by no means the perfect valuation method to calculate value of your startup, because it doesn't take into account the dilution and the projected EBITDA number which we took. It is the biggest assumption we are taking in the whole model. But at the same time, there is no such model which is perfect at valuing startups. Still, this method comes really close. Comment down below which method do you use. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more. See you in the next one.